Paul Chamberlain here, the Air Force guy with Beckley's Camping Center, and we're here today to talk about the Cirrus truck campers by Little Guy. These things are quite amazing. It's starting at $19,999. They're quite the value. Let's go on the side and we'll show you what we have here. Okay, so on this side of your camper, this is where you're going to be having all your hookups. So of course you can have your electrical hookup. This also has your water hookup here. This is your battery compartment. Now, this particular truck camper does come with a battery disconnect. The beauty of that is that if you are not connected, you can disconnect your battery, so in the event that you left a light on somewhere, you're not draining your battery. Of course, your LP bottle is going to be stored right here. We do have an outside shower, so if you need to rinse off and so forth, just pull this out. That's a little outside shower. This is going to be a little bit of outside storage for yourself. A little bit more storage, and of course this is going to be the sewer. This does have, so you got to keep in mind, it'll be up off the ground a little bit for you to hook your sewer, but back in here you also have an area where you can store your sewer hose. So you can see this has a lot of nice little options equipped in such a small camper. Okay, so this would be your camping side of your truck camper. Nice thing with this is that you have an awning, so you can go ahead and get yourself out of the sun. As you can see, the sun's beating down here today on me. And all it is, it's a manual awning, and you just hook this thing up, and very easily, so you can see how far this comes out. Now you have some stabilizer arms that you can pull out of here and connect to the side of your camper on two locations. And you can see with the slope of this canopy here, you'd be okay. If it was raining out, you could still be sitting out under here. So that's kind of a nice little feature to have on the side of your camper. As you can see, also on this side you have 110 outlets. So if you wanted to have something else out here, of course you do have stereo speakers on the top. But you know, if you want to have a coffee maker out here or something along those lines, you can have that out here right under your canopy. Okay, so this is on the back side of your camper here. You'll notice you have nice lighting over your doorway here, as well as notice the backup camera or your actual monitor here, so as you're driving down the road, you're able to see what is behind you, because obviously you're not going to be able to see through your rear view mirror. So that's going to give you this area back behind here. Maybe you're towing a boat and so forth. This particular camper, you're looking at an overall length of 16 foot 7 inches. Dry weight is just shy of 2,000 pounds. So, you know, this is made for more of a 3/4 ton truck. So with that said, let's head on inside. As you can see, we have for your locking mechanism, you do have a code, so that way there you can set this up so you won't actually need to have your key. So let's take a look on the inside and see what we have here. Okay, so on the inside of your camper here, this thing is set up just like you would have in any major type RV. You're going to have your full kitchen, you're going to have your full bathroom, you're also going to have your bed, your dinette, and so forth. So as you can see, this TV that you have here, this is your entertainment center. So you have your DVD player, CD player, stereo, and your TV. So you can move it over here if you want to watch here, or you can go ahead and just push it right on out of the way for if you want to go ahead and be up in the king-size bed here, and you can watch TV up in that area. As you can see in the bed area, you can see the two blue lights in the back. Those can either be a blue, kind of like a night light, or you could go ahead and just push the button a second time and it'll actually be kind of like a reading light. Notice on the ceiling you have all LED lighting, and it's really cool how these lights are set up. You have just a little button here to turn them on and off. So they're very inconspicuous and very easy for you to get to. So let's talk about your dinette booth here. As you can see, this is a U-shaped type dinette booth, which is nice, so you can actually sit, you know, if you have 3 people or even 4 people, you can actually sit comfortably around this table. You might say, well, if you have 4 people, where is everyone going to sleep? Well, that's a good question, because what they have done in this, just like in the older truck campers, is the cabinet space that is above your dinette booth can be used for a cabinet. It also folds down for a bed. You'll notice you have a locking mechanism on either side, and this will just fold on down. Right on here it'll settle, and of course you have a mattress inside, and that could be a third sleeping area. So you could have two people here, a person on the dinette booth, and of course then you have your little bunk bed above here. You can see that this truck camper is adequately cooled by the air conditioning system that is on the roof here, and you can control that, and that's the Coleman Mach AC. For heating and your water heater, what we have is we have the Aldi system, which is here, so you can either set it up either to be electric or you can use the propane as well. Very, very simple for you. You have your tank monitor system here. You can see you also have your 2-burner cooktop. So if you're doing any interior cooking, that works very, very well for you too. The sink is right next to it, so you're able to clean up. See how everything folds out of the way? It gives you a nice work area for when you're not using those particular appliances and so forth. Let's take a look at the window system. What you have here is, you can see what you have is, you can have as a screen, or you can go ahead and black it out. And then of course your windows, you have the locking mechanisms here. And they just push out and you secure it. So if you want to have ventilation, there you go. You have some ventilation, and that works on every window in here, including the front one over top of the bed. So you can black it out. You can have adequate insulation, circulation in here. Okay, so in here you have a Norcold refrigerator, and this is going to work either on 110 or it's going to work on your propane system. Now it's a refrigerator as well as a freezer, and this is about a 5 cubic foot refrigerator, which is adequate space for you to store your food while you're traveling. If you want to, let's say you don't want to cook on your 2-burner cooktop, you also do have a microwave, and this is what they call a speed cook. So it is a convection microwave. So you can use it either as a microwave, you could use it as a half and half, which means half convection, half microwave, or you can actually use it as convection, which is very similar to cooking in an oven. So with that said, let's take a look at the bathroom. Okay, so as you come in your camper, to the back of the camper is your bathroom. Now this is what they consider a wet bath. So this is one that basically you can be doing your business, shave your legs, and take a shower all at the same time. As you can see, conveniently, the sink that is above the toilet does fold up out of the way, so that if you were taking a shower, it is not in your way. So it's an all-in-one type bathroom. You'll notice on the roof is you do have a power vent fan, so you can actually pull the steam and so forth out of the bathroom area. Okay, so up here in the master bedroom area, of course you can see on either side you're going to have a charging station area, and you have a nice counter space on either side as well as back up here. And that charging station either uses 2 USB ports on either side as well as a 12-volt connection point. You can see this is your little night light, and of course you can have it, off, you can have it on, or if you just hold it, you can have a little reading light, and it's adjustable too. So you can adjust it where you'd like to have it. As you can see for the windows here, this window, a lot of light can be let in, and this window does open up so that if you want to have some circulation, some air circulation up here, you can, and it has the screen as well, and both of the windows on the sides. So that is the bed area of the camper. Okay, so the cabinetry in here, as you can see, this is basically the type of cabinetry that you would see on a yacht. It's very stylish, and notice how what they do is they actually have the locks for the doors, and they're very easy to open and close. This particular truck camper has a ton of storage. It's a lot more than what you visualize. But as you start opening up the cabinets and looking inside, of course, this is going to be where you have your systems on this side here, but you do have storage over here as well. Makes it nice for you if you ever have to work on the back side of here, you can get to it. But look at all of the storage that you have in this camper. This is a big area here that you can hang some hang some clothing in here as well. Has all your dimensions, weights, and so forth. And of course, over the dinette booth, if you're not using this as a bed, you can see that it is, you have a lot of storage up here for food and whatever you need to, as well as the storage that is above the bed area. You see we have one unlocked and one locked there. So hopefully that was enough information for you. Come on by here to Beckley's Camping Center and please ask for the Air Force guy and be more than happy to show you these in person. Thank you and have a great day.